Hey, what's up guys? This is Kyle here. Just standing outside of a house that we recently flipped. I thought I'd give you a walkthrough and kind of go over the numbers and stuff. I always enjoy these videos, so I thought it would be cool to share my take from where I'm from. Show you what you can do with not a lot of money. So it's a little 2-bed, 1-bath house here in Kansas City, Kansas. And no basement or garage or anything, so pretty small overall. So it's a good beginner project for anybody who's wanting to get into it. But as you can see here, we've got the living room. We did all vinyl plank flooring everywhere, did new windows, and then we did the taller trim, which is something I see a lot of people not do, and it's really not that much more expensive. For us here, it's $1.06 a linear foot, so it's really not that bad. And it really does make the place pop, makes it look just that much better. And we didn't do a whole lot in terms of opening stuff up. This was already here. We just added a countertop to it and whatnot, and we scraped the ceilings, put can lights in. These are these little like flat disc ones. You can put them under studs and whatnot. So flooring, paint, trim, countertop here, lights, scraped ceilings, new vents, new outlets everywhere, new thermostat. That's pretty much it in here. We saved most of this trim on the doors. There's a couple pieces that we had to replace, but saved the doors, saved the hardware even. It looked like it had been updated at some point, so we just saved that. We did the flooring throughout. New ceiling fans, of course the windows, scraped the ceilings in here, all the same stuff. And for being this small of a house, I like to think the closets aren't too bad. They go down a little bit and whatnot. Left the extra flooring there for the new owners. And then here's the other bedroom. Exact same thing going on in here. And then closet's a little smaller here, attic access up there. And then the bathroom is actually where I saved the most money. The budget got kind of tight towards the end and we didn't have any room to replace this. So we just cleaned it up as best we could, put a new kit here. Obviously new vanity, new toilet, the flooring's in here. Yeah. That's about it in here. And then we did have to put an AC unit in here. It had heat that's only 3 years old and a water heater that's only 3 years old, but did not have AC. It looked like it may have been stolen at some time or just removed for whatever reason. There was a window unit when I bought it, so added that. And we don't have drains, so we had to put a condensation pump out through the attic. I had to add an expansion tank and a pressure regulator. Had a couple valves fail on us, some overflow valves or pressure relief valves. So got that all fixed. And then the kitchen is really where we spent the most time and money. As you can see, we put all new stainless appliances in, shaker cabinets, got the industrial like commercial farmhouse sink and whatnot. And we did the subway tile backsplash. I built some shelves here. It saved a little bit of money to build shelves versus putting another cabinet, and I know people love that these days. And of course we did more can lights in here. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's all pretty budget conscious stuff. It's just Home Depot grade stuff. So nothing crazy here, but it makes it look really good for a good price. This was not here before. We did add this. The washer and dryer were just sitting on the wall over here. There was actually like 4 appliances. There's like 2 washers, a dryer, and an oven all just thrown over here. So we added that, put a door there, put a door on the electrical panel there. And then the fridge will go right here. Leaves you room for some bar stools on either side since there's not really a spot for a kitchen table per se. You could probably put a small little one over here if you really wanted to, but it's not the end of the world in a house this cheap and this small. And then I'll show you the backyard. This window here is awesome and huge. Lets a lot of light in. Good sized yard. It does fall off over on the right here, but it's not too bad. All right, so we're sitting back here at my computer, and I thought I'd go over pretty much the real numbers. These are pretty close to accurate. They might be off by a few dollars, but overall it's pretty close. Real quick, so I'll kind of break this down. This isn't my best Excel spreadsheet I've ever made. I've got better ones now, but this was the first one I did. So flooring, we spent about $1,500. That included all of the LVP flooring, all of the transitions, and did not include labor. I don't think anything here included labor. It's all baked in down in here, but kitchen was $2,200 or so. That includes subway tile, all the cabinets, kick plates, all the miscellaneous stuff, pulls, the sink, the faucet, plumbing stuff, all the stuff like that. Bathroom was about $1,000, give or take. Appliances we spent $1,200 on. I like to buy the Amana brand. It seems to be the cheapest from what I've seen, and it goes on sale fairly often. So I managed to pick up the dishwasher, microwave, and a range for just around $1,200. For doors, most of this is exterior doors. We replaced both exterior doors, had to get new jambs and some hardware and whatnot for them. Dump fees, we spent about $300 going to the dump 3 times, I think is all. My contractor has a place where he can dump some stuff, so we were able to leverage that for a little bit, but this was fees when I went to the dump. Fixtures, this includes outlets, light switches, vents, things like that. Spent about $600 there. Paint, $2,500. I got a good deal for my painter on this one. He probably would charge a little bit more normally, but anyways, it was like $900 to paint the outside and like $1,700 to paint the inside, but he gave me $100 off. It's a long story. Then windows, I spent $1,100. That's just the cost of windows. AC condenser, $3,100 installed. I had electrical work from a buddy done. He did the ceiling fans and all the lights, added the cans, added a new outlet for the range, bunch of random stuff. And then the labor for my contractor was right around $6,600. That includes basically all the labor for pretty much everything you see here, including gutters, the bathroom, kitchen, floors, everything. So not a bad deal there. Gutters was just parts, $325, and me and him did that on a Saturday. The water heater repair, so that was the expansion tank and the pressure regulator, and then a couple of valves or expansion valves, whatever you call them. So $500 there. Miscellaneous stuff that I just randomly bought that we needed that I don't really remember. I got a credit for vanity and then another credit for some mess ups with a delivery. And then I paid a couple guys to clean up the yard and cut down some brush and whatnot. So total, all in, just about $23,700. So purchased it for $49,500. Just paid all cash for it, quick closing, all that good stuff. It ended up not being a quick closing. Long story about that tenant, but right under $50,000. Put 24 into it basically. I have a really good financing option for that cash that I have through a line of credit with a low interest rate, so my loan costs are super low. Selling cost, I haven't sold it yet. I close here in a couple weeks, but I'm estimating it'll be just under $6,000. My agent that I work with gives me a good deal, so I'm able to save a little money there. And then buying costs, this was $608. Is basically just title fees and stuff like that. It really wasn't much to it, and it cost me not too bad on the holding costs. It was probably a little bit more than this, but not much. But this is utilities and the taxes while I was holding it and random stuff like that. And then we got a builder's risk policy in here that cost me $500. We had to put a deposit on the utilities. They didn't tell me they were running my credit, and my credit's frozen, so they made me put the max deposit down. And then we got a home warranty that we bought for the buyer, and then I gave them a closing cost credit of $1,000 to cover a retaining wall that needed some repairs. So all in all, $82,753 total out-of-pocket money to complete this flip, and we listed it for $98,000. So we ended up netting about $15,000. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you want to hear more about. I'm happy to talk about anything that happened with this flip. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one as soon as I can find another deal. All right, peace.